Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Rick and this is my channel, Rickysfoods. So on today's video, we have a delicious tri-tip. It's gonna come out really good. It's gonna come out juicy, and we're gonna be using the PITBOSS 1100 today. I haven't used my pellet grill in a long time, so today's a perfect time for that. So like I said, we're doing a tri-tip, reverse seared on the PITBOSS. So let's get to it. All right, so here we have the tri-tip. It's a little bit over 2.5 pounds. It's a USDA choice, which that's good enough for me. It's still gonna come out delicious. So for my knife of choice today, it's a bony knife. It's very flexible, so it'll be easier to trim the fat and the silver skin. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and open this up and let's see how it looks. All right, guys, so here we have the tri-tip. It's looking really good. There's a little bit of fat, silver skin, so we're gonna get that off right now in a second. Walmart has been having good meats lately, so I bought this from Walmart. I mean, it was what, like 15 bucks, I think it was. So it's really good, guys. So basically what we're gonna do right now, we're just gonna trim some of the fat, make sure we get as much of silver skin as we can. That way we can put the rub in. The rub, it's touching the meat. So like I said, I'll be using my bony knife. It's just very flexible. It'll be easier for me to go under the fat and just skim everything off. So let's go ahead and start doing it. Let's start trimming this bad boy up. So on the top part, there's not much fat or silver skin, so I'm just gonna leave that as is. So on the back side, if you see right here, there's a little bit more fat, like this one right here. So we're gonna skim that off. So just trim. So there you go. So just grab your tip and go under the silver skin, and it's just gonna take away everything, the fat and the silver skin. So that's the easiest way to do that. Same thing over here. Just work your way around. It's not much to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the video, and I'll see you guys back in a bit. All right, so this is how the tri-tip looks already trimmed. Like I said, I didn't take too much of the fat. I mean, I like the fat. Some of you guys know. So there's a little bit left right here, a little bit silver skin, so we're gonna take that off. So that's all I'm gonna do to this tri-tip, guys. Like I said, it's really easy to trim all the fat and silver skin. All right, so now I'm just gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce just as a binder. You don't have to use a binder. I mean, it's pretty moist, but I like to do it anyways. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce on both sides just to make sure the rub sticks in there. Let's go all the way around. Today's rub of choice, we'll be using Tailgater's barbecue party rub. You guys can see that. So this right here is really good on big cuts of beef like this, on tri-tip, on brisket. This is really good on brisket. So I have a brisket video I'm gonna do on my PITBOSS coming soon, so I'll probably be using the party rub for that. So we're gonna start at the bottom first and work our way up. So this rub right here has a lot of pepper, which I love pepper, so that's why I like to go heavy on it. So you make sure you pat it down, and then we're gonna repeat the same process on the other side. Whatever rub is left on the board, you just go ahead and get your size with that. That way we don't let the rub go to waste. We use everything. So there you go, guys. It's that simple. So there you go, guys. That's how I trim my tri-tip, season my tri-tip. It's nothing fancy, nothing hard. It's really simple, and we'll be using the pellet grill for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn out the pellet grill, and I'll see you guys back in a bit. So before we put the tri-tip inside the pellet grill, first I'm gonna go ahead and put my meter probe on the tri-tip already. That way we can monitor the temperatures inside the tri-tip. So you want to make sure you put the probe in the thickest part of the meat. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle, and there's a little line, so you want to make sure you go past that just a bit. Alright guys, so the tri-tip is ready, the probe is on there, the pellet grill is already up to temp, so let's go ahead and add the tri-tip to the pellet grill. Alright guys, so now that we have the tri-tip inside the chamber of the pellet grill, so I'll be running the pellet grill at 225 because I want to get as much smoke flavor to the tri-tip. If I use my pellet grill and I will run this at 250, 275, I'm not gonna get enough smoke flavor on there, so that's why I'm going at 225. I'm using the left side of the chamber over here because this is the cool side over here. The middle part of the grill is the hottest. It's the hottest spot because that's where the fire is coming from. And then the right side of my grill, it runs a little bit hotter as well. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys back about an hour. All right, guys. So it's been around 50 minutes, and that's how the tri-tip looks. It looks really, really good. I did flip it halfway in the cook just to make sure that it cooks evenly. And then that's how you get the alert on your phone. That's one plus thing about the meter that I just love. Is wireless, so you're always on top of it. So what I'm gonna do right now is just I'm gonna open the middle plate of the PITBOSS right here in the middle and just give it a quick sear. We're gonna take this all the way up to the 126 internal temperature, let it rest for 15 minutes, and it should be reading around 130, 132 for a perfect medium rare. So I'll see you guys back in a bit. Alright guys, this is how it looks with the knives here. Look at that color. So now we're just gonna check to see what's reading at. So it's at 126, 127. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, let it rest for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna cut it open. See you guys back in a bit. Alright guys, so the tri-tip is finally done. I'm super hungry. I mean, it looks amazing. It smells amazing. It has a perfect char that we got from the PITBOSS while we were searing it. So I can't wait to dig into this. So let's go ahead and let's cut it open. Alright guys, so here's the tri-tip. It looks amazing. Perfect color, smells amazing. It's juicy. I don't know if you guys can see that dripping. It's dripping juices already. It looks amazing, smells amazing. So let's go ahead and cut it open. Let's see how we did. So before I cut it open with the tri-tip, the grain runs different ways. My dog is being annoying, sorry about that. So the grains, and you can see it, it's not hard to tell from the tri-tip. So from this side, the grains run this way. So obviously you want to cut it opposite of that. And then on this side, the grains are running straight. So we're gonna have to rotate it 90 degrees and cut it opposite the grain. So for right now, I'm just gonna cut it from the middle and see how it looks. Oh my god, that smells good. All right guys, and look at that. Perfect medium rare, just the way I like it. Look at that guys. Oh wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut me a piece because I'm super hungry guys. So I'm gonna cut it from the piece right here. So like remember, rotate it 90 degrees and cut opposite of the grain. So I'm gonna cut a couple slices. Oh man, this is so good. If only you guys can smell how amazing this smells. All right guys, look at that. Look at that guys. So good. So the great thing about tri-tip is that you got so many options to make with it. I mean, you can make sandwiches with it, you can make tacos, you can make nachos out of this, burritos, whatever you want. I'm probably gonna make tacos out of this once I go inside, but it's so good, you can make anything with it. All right guys, so now I'm just gonna cut a piece and let's do a taste test because I'm eager to see how it tastes. So let's do it. All right guys, let's take a bite. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really juicy, smells amazing. I'm just ready for the taste, but let's do it. Wow guys, that taste is amazing. Perfect flavor. The smoky flavors is there. It's not a lot, but the smoke flavor is there. We were using some pellets from Bear Mountain Barbecue, If you guys haven't used those pellets, they really give out a good smoke flavor. So I'm happy with this cook. We did on my PITBOSS 1100 for about an hour, and after that we just raised the temperature to high and let the fire get hot, and then sear for a couple minutes. I probably did like 2 minutes on each side, and then let the meat rest for 5 minutes, and then that's it, guys. You get yourself a really good tri-tip done in less than an hour and a half. So it's super good, guys. And like I said, you can make tacos out of this, sandwiches, burritos, nachos. There's so many options you can do with tri-tip. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Like always, guys, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, ring that bell, and like always, I'll see you the next one. Thank you.